September 22nd. Almost 10:30 on this Thursday, 2016. We're at Miracle here in the mountains of North Carolina. Paying attention to the sky. Here's a piece of the moon there. Like to see how well this zoom on this camera works. Sometimes very well. I suspect it has something to do with the temperature. It's a little cool out today, finally. But these spider webs, as I call this stuff like Halloween spray, is quite clearly present in the sky. All that stuff was sprayed skylines. Chemicals sprayed from jets, and you can tell because it has a core, and you can see the materials blowing this way. So line after line after line after line were dumped. And it's painting the sky. Here's an obvious line. So that's off towards the east. It looks like it really hasn't drifted too far off the west yet, in the southwest, as you can see. But let's take a look off towards the east, where it seems to be coming from, and why it might be coming from the east. I suspect I already know, but let's take a look. Looks like some weather clouds over there. And no doubt about it, sprayed lines embedded in the white stuff. Right there's one. So there's a lot of over there southeast spray stuff. So a lot of what you see is sprayed stuff, but also some weather. Beautiful homes here by my neighbors. So there seems to be clouds and weather off towards the east. They're spraying there first, and it's blowing off towards the west. Apparently, with this spraying continuing, it will paint the sky white, not that pretty blue you see. Looks like we got some birds flying overhead. Oh, vultures. Sorry, birds. We humans aren't dead yet. We got some life left in us. If people only wake up and stop the governments from spraying chemicals in the sky. By the way, Obama, yesterday, today's the 22nd of September, did his speech at the United Nations and emphasized the New World Order and that we nationalists, people who love our country, were a huge part of the problem. I'm paraphrasing there, but you can go look it up. And Lisa Haven, I was just watching her videos, and she showed some Obama clips. So they want a new world order. They'll do anything to get it. They pretty much eliminated a lot of the citizens in the Middle East. I don't want to call them Arabs or Muslims or Islamists, because there's all kinds of people there. White people, brown people, black people, Christians, Hindu, Buddhist, atheists, Muslims, Arabs, Islamists, everything. They're depopulating the area completely. Why do you think that is? And they're forcing them on the rest of us, those people that are being displaced intentionally. And then there's plans for a greater Israel. A country half the size of the United States, or bigger if they take all of North Africa. So now all that was in Obama's speech about the displaced people and integrating society so that certain people can't exist as a certain color in a certain area. We all have to be mixed into a big mixing pot, but obviously not in the Middle East and not in Africa. They're being disposed of there. Shipped out or killed. So depopulation is a huge part of the agenda. Books have been written for the last 100 years. The Georgia USA Guidestones clearly indicate they want 500 million on the planet and maintain it at that level. In the meantime, they're spraying us like we're bugs. They don't tell us why. And a lot of stuff in the news about an incoming planetary body. There's those birds again. Called Nibiru, which is supposedly causing all kinds of trouble on planet Earth. Earthquakes, heating up of the interior, pole shifting. And if you read Zachariah Stitchin's book, The Lost Book of Enki, apparently with the Nibiru comes these aliens called the Anunnaki. And if you read his book, The Lost Book of Enki, Zachariah Stitchin's, it's insane. It creates a story where all the biblical stories are actually Anunnaki stories. It says that the Anunnaki created mankind to be slaves to mine for gold. So if they're coming back, and planet Nibiru is coming back, and they want to take back their planet, and that they created mankind and feel mankind are rightfully due to be their slaves, sounds a lot like the Zionist Jewish folks. You get the connection? And they're high-tech, and they were spraying or dumping gold particles in their sky on Nibiru because they had atmosphere problems. And here we see stuff being in the sky, being dumped in the sky, aluminum, barium, strontium, dried blood, they say. Am I getting closer to the truth of this story? Is there a new age and a new world order, as Obama was saying in his speech? A lot of people are saying he's going to be the next president of the United Nations, which will make him president of the world. And these are the people who are dumping these chemicals in your sky and my sky. To what ends? Where will it end? How many people will die? What could they be putting in these mixtures tomorrow, these chemical mixtures? How will they get rid of nationalist citizens who love their country? Like I love the United States, or the Canadians love Canada, etc. The English love England. The French love France. Germany, they love their country. Nationalist, evil nationalist. I say it's all insane. The evil ones are the ones who are dumping these chemicals in our sky. Rick Miracle reporting.